Greetings to each of you. I've thought long and hard about making this movie or film, video, whatever you want to call it, and it's about something that is very, very serious. Something that I'm finding out more and more, which has plagued our churches, communities, families, loved ones. That is truly destructive, disturbing, and disgusting. I'm speaking about the culture of silence that many people choose to step behind as it relates to sexual abuse. I have found more and more that people feel a personal sense of shame, embarrassment, and sometimes responsibility for the violations of trust that have happened to them at the hands of those that they've trusted, be it clergy, community, members of the community, members of various public bodies, schools, teachers, counselors, whatever. And I've noticed that more and more men have been victims of this and have not said anything. And by them not saying anything, they find alternative ways to almost act out their violation. They almost become, well, not almost, they become the thing that happened to them. Let me be clear. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are not defined by your circumstance. It is not your fault if someone molested you, violated you, betrayed your trust. You are not to blame. The sick individual is. I think the greater crime happens when it goes unreported. And this person responsible is allowed to remain in the community, to continue to be in a place where he or she can target new victims and betray their trust and alter their lives. To the older generations, I believe it's very important for you not to hide behind the cloud of shame and thinking that what happened to you when you were a child was your fault. And talk to your children about these things and their children's children. Ask the pertinent questions. There is no reason why any adult should have to violate the trust of a child when there are ample adults out here. It's sick, it's depraved, and it ruins lives. Confession. I'm writing this video out of personal experience. I'm making this video out of personal experience. I was violated at the tender age of 7 years old. Not getting into specifics, I speak not from a third-party viewpoint, but from experience. It is important that we not ignore these real issues that are truly life altering. That sometimes people hide in shame for years and years. I implore you, if you are a victim of someone's predatory act, find someone you love and you trust and tell them. Let them know what happened to you. It is not your fault. In confronting the situation, it allows you not to become what you are and not become defined by what happened to you. You can move on from there, but you have to make a first step to acknowledge it. And in acknowledging it, take the necessary steps to move on. Know that there are people that it has happened to. There are support groups that are out there. If you are a male that was molested by a male family member, that does not make you a homosexual. So let me be clear. Don't feel like if you tell somebody it's going to make you a homosexual because you were molested by a male, you were violated by a male. You're not. Understand that. Don't be afraid. Stop the cycle. Know that God loves you. And if your violation happened by someone that's a member of the clergy or whatever, don't blame God for their demonic and satanic acts, but blame them. I'm signing off. Be strong.